And it's consecutive numbers lining up off the front row for Formula Junior. 31 Daniel Kinsman, 32 Andy Schofield. This is the final of the RI Helmets Formula Junior class, the penultimate round of the Rotax Max Challenge here at Hamilton. Just 2 points separating Daniel Kinsman and Aaron Hodgson before the start of the round. In wet conditions, Schofield battling there with Hodgson off the pit corner. Hodgson, though, got the run using all the curbs off the end of the pits.
Yeah, we spoke about tyre pressures earlier on. You can see Daniel getting certainly a good gap on the first lap, so could be that high tyre pressure we talked about, Jamie.
What other basic setup changes can you make to the karts, because they are very, very different from when they go out onto the dry?
Yeah, exactly. You did right, Jamie. Obviously, they're not a race car. We haven't got suspension, so we have to soften them up as much as we can, as wide as we can the front track, which you can see with the karts, narrow the rear track up a little bit. A lot of caster, a lot of toe out in them, and you know, settle on your desired tyre pressure, and then away you go.
So no shocks, so the chassis effectively is one big shock absorber. So you stiffen the kart up to change different conditions, and you can soften them up as well. Yeah,
exactly. You know, we've got different grades of axles, different lengths of hubs, we've got seat stays, we've got different styles of seats, so we've got a flag wave in there for one of the top three.
Well, who's that for? This could be crucial in the championship. Kinsman, Schofield, and if we lost sight of Hodgson, it could be the 40 of Aaron Hodgson.
Yeah, they've certainly gapped Aaron here. I'm not too sure what the problem is, but these boys are going hammer and tongs at the front.
So that was a mechanical flag, and it looks like it's been for the 40 of Aaron Hodgson, and there's the gap back. Well, Hodgson still is out there, so we'll have to wait and see if he stays out on track.
I think Aaron might have a problem. You look at the right front of Aaron's, it is towing in a lot, so we could have a mechanical issue here.
Oh, definitely. You can see that coming off turn number 2. The front end is not happy. The left front wobbling around, and that definitely is the end of the race. He's not going to have to go into the pits. Look at this, and what happened here?
Looks like it might be a tyre at end or a stub axle failure there, Jamie. That's a shame for Aaron.
Well, that's second in the points, and that's really going to hurt him here at Hamilton as the rain teams down. Daniel Kinsman and Andy Schofield. Schofield's got the inside run at the top hairpin, and the youngster picks up the lead.
Good move by young Andy. Daniel gave him room on the way in there. We've got plenty of laps left, so these boys aren't silly.
So sensation here, second in the points. Aaron Hodgson out with mechanical dramas. Or Schofield went in just a little bit too deep there, and that's allowed Kinsman back through into the lead.
Yeah, Andy just needs to settle down a little bit here. He's certainly got a good turn of speed, so he can hang on the back of Daniel here.
Daniel Kinsman, let's talk about the class leader in Formula Junior. From Auckland, running the Aero chassis. Long-time kart sport family. He's a third-generation racer, former New Zealand Junior Yamaha champ, and the Kinsman family, one of the nicest families in kart sport. Number 9 here. It's Daniel Connor. NAC Insurance Aero chassis. Now he'll be running 4th on track. It'll be Kinsman, Schofield, Tom Alexander from Christchurch, Connor, Morris, and unfortunately a DNF for Aaron Hodgson. And Tony, that's really going to hurt Aaron in the points.
Yeah, it's a shame. They put a lot of time into their karting, and their preparation's of a high standard, so it must be a gear failure to do something like that. So we'll have to find out later on.
Andy Schofield's really impressing me here, running the Monaco chassis, which is a derivative of the Aero chassis out of Australia.
Yes, it is. That's right, Jamie. Yeah, Andy's only a little fella, so it's good to see him getting this kart work in the rain.
Christchurch's Tom Alexander there in 3rd. You can see the conditions. Very tricky track at the best of times in the dry, but really a whole new dimension when it rains here at the Hamilton Kart Club.
Yeah, it is. It's good to see Tom doing a good job here. Probably one of the most well-travelled families in amongst with the Hamiltons is here, supporting the series really well. So it's good to see Tom having a good run here.
Nice group of people too. Spent a little bit of time with them down at the Big Ben Kart Giro earlier in the year. But the checkered flag, and it is points leader Daniel Kinsman, narrowly on the line from Andy Schofield. Tom Alexander rewarded with a fine 3rd place finish ahead of Daniel Connor and Sean Morris.
Daniel, well done. Big battle there, but you got home.
Yeah, it was a good battle with Andy. It was going at it the whole way, and yeah, Andy's real good in the wet, and yeah, we just got lucky and managed to get it.
Andy, they say you're specialist in the wet, and you certainly proved it.
Yeah, it went quite well. We were just a little bit too slow at the start of the lap, but we were good at the end of the lap and just didn't quite have the pace to get him in the end.
Well, Aaron Hodgson's DNF has really helped Daniel Kinsman. He's extended the points lead to 346 over 334. Andy Schofield 3rd in the points on 326.